Hey, student, how are you? Welcome to our session on simplifying square roots, numbers only. We'll do variables in another video. Here are some of the perfect square roots, 1 through 12, as a reference. You can pause the video now and try these 4 problems before we go through them. All right, here we go. To simplify the square root of 50, we want to break up 50 into 2 numbers that multiply to 50. One of them needs to be a perfect square. 25 times 2. So we can rewrite 50 as 25 times 2. 25 is a perfect square. We can take the square root of 25 out from underneath the square root, and we get 5. The 2 needs to stay under the square root. And this is our final answer. 5 square root of 2 is equal to the square root of 50. Number 2, we need to rewrite 72 as 2 numbers that multiply to 72. One of them needs to be a perfect square. Oh yeah, I see 9 is a perfect square. We can do 9 times 8. 9 is a perfect square. The square root of 9 can be taken out from underneath the square root, and we get 3. 8 remains under the square root. However, we can simplify this more. We can break up 8 into 2 numbers that multiply to 8. One of them needs to be a perfect square. 4 times 2. So we can rewrite our square root of 8 as the square root of 4 times 2. 4 is a perfect square. We can take the square root of 4 out from underneath the square root, and we get 2. And we'll multiply the 2 times the 3 we already had out front. This 2 stays under the square root. And 2 times 3 is 6. Our final answer, 6 square root of 2. 6 square root of 2 is equal to the square root of 72. Number 3, the square root of 18. We want to break up 18 into 2 numbers that multiply to 18, one of which is a perfect square. 9 times 2. 9 is a perfect square. Now we can take the square root of 9 out from underneath the square root, and we get 3 square root of 2. Square root of 18 is equal to 3 times square root of 2. Finally, the square root of 24. Let's break up 24 into 2 numbers, one of which is a perfect square. 4 times 6 is 24, and 4 is a perfect square. We'll take the square root of 4 out from underneath the square root, and we get 2. The 6 remains under the square root. 2 times square root of 6 is equal to the square root of 24. That concludes simplifying square roots. Thanks so much for joining our session, and I'll see you next time.